Can you believe it's been 30 years since Sega's Speedy Blue mascot made his foray onto the small screen? Well, you better believe it. Get ready as I talk about Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog in this TV log right now. This is a Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews TV log. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D. Back again with a new TV log. This time, I'm going to be spotlighting an animated series. And it's one with a speedy blue hedgehog. His name? Sonic. You know that name. The character that really decided to take Sega to their big heights, like Mario did with Nintendo. Well, before he even got a Saturday morning show on ABC, which look for that next Saturday on the Saturday Morning TV log, I'm going to be talking about his actual first series that came out just a week and a half before that ABC series did, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was the actual first animated series to feature Sonic the Hedgehog, the blue speedster from the world of Sega. It originally premiered in syndication on this day, September 6, 1993, and was produced by Deke along with Sega and Robot Entertainment, who of course was well known for producing the Amazing Adventures block. Now, I checked, this also was co-produced along with Red Italia SPA in association with the Spanish network Telecinco, who recently worked with Deke on shows like Wish Kid and Pro Stars. Now then, of course, the plot for this was pretty big. Now, it originally had a pilot episode produced the previous year in August of 1992. Anyway, now unlike its ABC counterpart that premiered on Saturday mornings later on in the month, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is a comical, lighthearted, and gag-driven adventure series based on the titular character from the world of Sega, an arrogant and mischievous yet kind-hearted teenage hedgehog with the power to move at supersonic speeds. Sonic, along with his idolizing young friend Tails, regularly oppose the main antagonist Dr. Robotnik and his robot henchmen Scratch, Grounder, and Coconuts, and thwart their plans to conquer their home planet of Morbius each week, 5 days a week. Now, the series also features a short PSA segment titled Sonic Says at the end of each episode. And they were written by Phil Harnage, who was certainly no stranger to work at Deke, because he worked on numerous shows for that company. Now, except for the special Sonic Christmas Blast, which aired on the USA Network in November of 1996, when they were currently rerunning this along with its ABC counterpart. Now, I'd seen a little bit of this, but it came on when I was getting ready for once I had gone to school. But however, I caught it in reruns though, when Toon Disney aired it as well as USA. And well, I recently watched all episodes. They are available for streaming, so I'll get to that in a little bit. But anywho, this was just so much fun to enjoy. It had a lot of fun, excitement, and laughs and what have you. Also, it uses some music from the actual games, just like the Super Mario Bros. Animated series did. Let's see. Anyway, this also aired internationally on various channels. It was released on video cassette through the Deke Toontime video label through Buena Vista. 6 video cassettes were released containing 2 episodes. Now, in 2007, 2008, yeah, let me see if I... Well, it doesn't... Wait, hang on. Well, now, they would be released later and sometime. Well, in 2008 and later on, that Shout Factory would release the whole series in three separate volumes, but those, of course, were discontinued after their deal with Cookie Jar Entertainment, which was Deke's owner at the time, expired. In Circle Entertainment released a number of single disc releases of the series from 2007 to 2010. Invincible Pictures, who also released had also gotten the rights to other shows that Bobot had produced, including that aired on the Amazing Adventures block like Double Dragon and Sky Surfer Strike Force and Ultra Force, re-released the complete series in August of 2019, just almost a half a year before the movie came out the following year. Now, the series is also available to stream on Paramount Plus, where it was formerly with the now defunct CBS All Access. It's also on Tubi as well, but also you can find them on the official Wild Brain YouTube channel, which that's of course Cookie Jar's current owner. Also, there was now Discotheque Mia released the complete series on standard definition Blu-ray for the first time ever in February of last year. That included the unaired pilot and the Sonic Christmas Blast special as bonus features. So that's pretty cool. I really got a lot of good kicks from this program, and it was just so much fun. Now, actually, let me see here. Uh-huh. Now, according to Robbie London, who was also one of the few writers at Deke at the time after he had recently worked with Filmation, Deke originally made a deal to produce only the Saturday morning Sonic series for ABC, which was supposed to come out the year before, from which they had done the pilot for this series. And the cartoon was to be more lighthearted compared to the final product, as reflected by one episode. Let's see, early promotional material found in Fleetway's Sonic the Comic and the early issues of the Sonic Hedgehog comics by Archie Comics, which were based on the Saturday morning Sonic tune. But however, Deke also wanted to expand the show and produce additional episodes for weekly syndication as well, similar to what Deke had previously done with the Real Ghostbusters. But the senior vice president of business affairs and contracts at ABC at the time, according to them, they expected Sonic to air exclusively on ABC and rejected the idea, telling London, if you guys want to do syndication, be our guest. Go with God, but you won't be on our network. Well, ABC would not agree to the deal until London came up with a proposition that Deke would produce a separate, vastly different Sonic show for syndication instead, and the end result, which became Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Afterward, ABC was at first willing to air only a single half-hour episode as a primetime special scheduled for March 1993, before ultimately delaying it and including it as part of the show, which they picked up for a full season in the fall of the same year. Anyway, during that time, the Saturday morning Sonic tune received a makeover and was made darker and more serious in order to differentiate itself from the syndicated Sonic tune. However, both tunes featured Jaleel White, who you may know best as a certain Steve Urkel from TV's Family Matters, which of course that was also on ABC at the time, voiced the titular character. Yep. Now, I gotta admit, Jaleel White did an impressive job. You wouldn't have even noticed it was him. But he's so fun to watch, and I enjoy it. Now after this, there was a spin-off video game called Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which was released on Sega Genesis and the Game Gear, featuring several original characters from the series. And furthermore, other elements such as Sonic's fondness for chili dogs would be featured in later video games and media the franchise. Take the live-action movies, for instance. Anyway, Sonic's always having a lot of fun. I love his phrase, like, up, over and gone. And yeah. Or he'll just pretend he's just standing by waiting for them. It's like, I'm waiting. Yeah. Anyway, and always calling all Robotnik silly names like Egg Belly and Robotnik. Yeah. Anyway, now, then of course there's his partner, Miles Tails Prower, originally voiced by the late Rusty Taylor in the unaired pilot and by Christopher Stephen Welch in the main series. Now, I gotta say, he's pretty good. He usually displays childlike intelligence, but has shown to have exceptional skills as a mechanic and a pilot like his video game counterpart. Now, in now for Robotnik, in the unaired pilot, he was voiced by Jim Cummings, who was well known for doing numerous voice acting at the time. But in the series, he's voiced by Long John Baldry. Yes, who of course had international hits with songs like "Let the Heartaches Begin" and a duet with Kathy McDonald, which was a cover of the Everly Brothers classic "You've Lost That Love and Feeling." Was it the Everly Brothers or no? It was the Righteous Brothers. My mistake. Whoops. I hate when that happens. Anyway, he's good, and let me tell you, well, works as big base atop Mobius's tallest mountain, where he uses Robomatic machine to create robots called Badniks. And once he's thwarted, he's like, I hate that hedgehog. There's his partner, Scratch, voiced by Phil Hayes, a hot-headed chicken like Badnik, and Grounder, voiced by Gary Chalk, a dimwit multi-Badnik. Of course, you've seen these characters in Sonic 2, but of course, Scratch doesn't quite look like the one you would see in the game. Now, Grounder, yes, and Coconut's voiced by Ian James Corlett. Now, at some point, he's demoted to work as Robotnik's janitor, is often trying to impress him by outdoing Scratch and Grounder and stopping Sonic. Anyway, there's tons of others and what have you. There's other characters you'll see, including Breezy and Wes Weasley, and lots of others. Oh yeah, there's even Mama Robotnik and Robotnik Jr. and there's many other characters. I really liked a lot of these characters. It was so fun to enjoy Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Like I say, if you've never seen the show, you can check out the full series. It is available on YouTube through WildBrain's official channel. And again, you can also find it on Paramount Plus and Tubi as well. So anyway, I think Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is absolutely very, very good. I can give you a little bit of a glimpse of the characters. Give me a moment. Now, this is sort of like a promotional or something like that, but this is what main characters look like. But anyway, if you like playing the Sonic the Hedgehog games, if you want some real fun excitement, then I think you'll love Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog if you've never seen it. I would definitely recommend you watch this show. You will love it. You won't be disappointed. But anyway, now I will talk about the ABC series next Saturday in the Saturday morning TV log. But that's going to do it for this TV log. What did you think of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And we'll have another TV log coming up soon, and it'll be on Bill Nye the Science Guy. Next time, I'll be bringing to you a review of RoboCop 2. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, check out my reviews for the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Sonic the Hedgehog from 2020. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 from last year in 2022. Or if you'd like another video game-based tune, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the Tvlog I did on the Super Mario Bros. Super Show earlier this year. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.